Basically, you need to use your life to something important and use it with respect for other people. I was born in Copenhagen, and during my childhood, we lived abroad because of my parents' work. So my dad is an engineer and my mom is a professor in religion. And they were interested in trying to work with people from around the globe. And that, I think, helped shape my interest in other countries and other cultures. Basically, my curiosity. And you might say it made me understand how important it is to make the familiar strange and the strange familiar. Because that is a crucial part of what we do in the research I do. But another person that really shaped my interest in what I realized later on was diplomacy was my grandmother, who was very active in the Danish resistance as a young girl. She didn't necessarily talk much about it, but the values and the sense of moral obligation that kind of came through that, I think shaped who I am and why I do what I do. After high school, I went traveling, as many young people do. My big dream was to cross the Atlantic on a sailing boat. On that boat, I realized that I actually liked reading and I really liked also challenging myself intellectually. So just as much as this was an adventure in kind of the physical world, and we met typhoons and we met a lot of challenges, it also made me realize that I wanted to do something different in life. So then I went to Paris as an au pair and worked there. And then I applied to study political science. And when I came to the political science department, I just saw lots of students that were hugely engaged, not just in their studies, but in their society in a way that was inspiring and made me realize this is the place I want to be. But I think also my year in Paris, when I studied in Sciences Po, was hugely important for how I see the world and the kind of theories that I work with. Because I'm very inspired by French sociologists and philosophers. And I wouldn't have known about these people and this kind of theory if I hadn't gone abroad during my studies. What I want to pass on to my students is a sense of curiosity, that they shouldn't do everything perfect necessarily. Perfection is not a goal in itself. It's the ability to keep on asking questions like, why is this the case? Is it even the case? Or could we do it differently? And that involves being a risk taker. So I want to make them not just take those risks, but also enjoy it. Because that is what will eventually not just make better research, but also make a better society. I hope that by the end of my career, we have a much better understanding of the mechanisms of diplomacy in the 21st century. Not just of how the digital revolution changes it, but basically of all the different social and cultural and economic aspects that make up institutions that create and maintain peace between our nations. If that were possible, if I were to create and help create that field, as it were, then I would die a very lucky woman.